Hello, welcome to Kavita Story Hive and to stories around the world. Today, we are visiting China, a country filled with ancient stories, colorful lanterns, beautiful art, and long traditions. Let's begin today's story. May and the Little Dragon Dance, a story from China. In a lively town in China, preparations had begun for the grand Chinese New Year parade. Red lanterns hung across the streets, golden banners fluttered in the wind, drums echoed through the town square. Every year, the biggest attraction of the parade was the magnificent dragon dance. Long, colorful dragons twisted and swirled through the streets while crowds cheered loudly. Among the excited children watching the rehearsals was a girl named May. May loved the dragon dance. She loved the bright costumes, the loud drums, and the way the dragons seemed to come alive. One afternoon, May gathered her friends. "What if we create our own dragon dance?" she asked excitedly. The children's eyes sparkled. For days they worked together after school. They painted the dragon masks in red, gold, and green. They used cloth, bamboo sticks, and paper to build a small dragon. Some children practiced the drum beats. Others practiced dancing and turning together. At first, they stumbled and bumped into each other, but slowly they improved. Every evening, the dragon danced more smoothly. Soon, the children felt ready. May and her friends went to town elders. "Can we please perform in the Chinese New Year parade?" May asked politely. The elders looked surprised. "You're too young," one elder said. "This parade is for experienced performers," said another. The children felt disappointed, but they did not give up. The next day, they visited the mayor of the town. "Please give us one chance," May said. "We've worked very hard, practiced really hard." The mayor smiled kindly. "Well," he said thoughtfully, "every great performer begins somewhere." Finally, he agreed. "You may join the parade at the end." The children squealed with joy. On the night of the parade, the streets glowed with lantern light. Firecrackers popped, drums thundered, huge dragons danced through the cheering crowds. At the very end came May and her friends. At first, people simply watched curiously. Then the children began to dance. The little dragons swirled beautifully, the drums beat perfectly. The children moved together like a single flowing ribbon. The crowd gasped. Soon, everyone began clapping and cheering. People took photographs. Many held up their phones to record the performance. Even the elders stared in amazement. One elder, who had refused them earlier, slowly smiled and began applauding loudly. By the end of the parade, the children had become the stars of the festival. The mayor proudly said, "You reminded us that talent and passion can shine at any age." May looked at her friends and smiled happily. That night, beneath the glowing lanterns and dancing dragons, the children learned an unforgettable lesson. Sometimes, all young dreams need one chance to shine. Did you like the story? If yes, share with your relatives and friends and share the happiness. See you again next week with yet another story from yet another country around the world. Till then, bye bye.